All right, guys. So my EQT MPI kit just came in. Here's a quick unboxing of it. I did get the 980 version of it. As far as like injectors, I know their size is up, but for my turbo, 980 should be fine. If ever I need more, I'm sure I could just order injectors. But I got that. I did get the upgraded Precision Raceworks lines. These I ordered directly through Precision just because I wanted to see if I'd be able to get these without the blue fitting. Not the case, but whatever. I mean, I could probably eventually make my own lines. It's not that complicated. I did also get the one with the ethanol sensor specific line where it replaces the other short line. It does come with another quick disconnect fitting that you would put or connect to, and this isn't open, but it's kind of hard to see, but basically there's a black 90 there that fitting ends up, or that side of the hose ends up in the engine bay. But pretty much that's where that goes screwed into. And then your sensor goes in that, the other end, the other quick connect on the line already, that one goes into your sensor, the other end into your MPI rail. Anyways, of course, EQT stickers, per usual, when you buy stuff from them. This is going to be the harness. All these pins are going to be for like your ethanol sensor. I believe they have that wired in, or I know they have that wired in. Of course, the fuel injectors. I think the low pressure side fuel, or the low, fuck, this sensor, for the sensor that goes on the rail. All right. Anyways, they obviously send you that. Here is your injectors, as well as some grease to get those installed. The mounting hardware. I did get the Euro manifold version, so I don't have, the extra hardware to, drill and tap your own. Honestly, for what you pay for a Euro manifold, this is probably a better option, less likely to have some type of failure. These fittings, so they go on the ends of the fuel rail. That's going to be if, you'd use both if you're going to be just factory hose or factory fuel lines, but because I've got the upgraded fuel lines, I'm only going to use one that goes from one end of the fuel rail to the high pressure fuel pump, and then of course your little locking clips for your fuel injectors. The fuse, because this end here goes into the it clips into your fuse box in the engine bay. You do tap into a switched power source, so that obviously it's not, drawing, or it's not powered when the car's not powered. And then something that I thought was pretty neat, and I'll have to put the camera down real quick because I need both hands, but I didn't know this. I wouldn't say I'm super active, but I'm pretty active in the Facebook group chats that they have for EQT. Someone sent this picture asking what it was or what it's for. Now that this was pretty cool. It just goes to show like the quality of work that EQT puts into their product, and kind of how far they go to make this such a good experience for their customers. So this is pretty much to make it idiot proof when installing the pins into your ECU harness, because you do pin these in. Now, the only thing I think this doesn't come with is a deep pinning tool, but I have the Cobb Flex Fuel or Flex Sensor Kit, whatever it's called, and that came with 3 different type of deep pinning tools. So I have that already. It doesn't really matter to me. But this little plate goes on the ECU connector once you've gotten to that stage of the install, and this pretty much shows you where everything goes. Now, of course, and you can go to their website or watch their video, and that, I think they flash the chart of where each pin goes. But on their website, they show, where each pin goes, and then obviously they're kind of numbered. So this is 1, this is 21 at the end, 85 is the first, and then 105 is the last. So you could kind of use that to, count basically where each goes, but I believe the chart shows anyways, right? Like where each colored wire goes. But yeah, this just makes it so much easier versus you just trying to sit there and count them yourself. I think that's a great addition to their kit. Really well thought out. And then this, of course, is the rail itself. If I could get this out, it's kind of hard with one-handed on the camera, but this is the rail itself. It feels really nice. Obviously, it's it's gonna be nice, obviously, but obviously one end. So the way it goes installed is like this on the Euro manifold, and I will be doing an install video on this. It's gonna be a little different than, let's say, the EQT install, just because I do have a kind of like a wire tuck going on and certain things, right? So in their video, I believe they don't install the rail until they've swapped over the Euro manifold. Man, the quality of this thing is so nice. Like, there's no rough edges. Everything is I don't know what the, I guess, chamfered, right, where the injectors go. The threading for the where the fittings go is nice and clean. Nothing looks wonky. Yeah, this thing's nice. I know they had a limited edition green one. Green is kind of out there, right? Oh, this is the ethanol sensor. That's where that goes connected. These are for your fuel your fuel injectors. These go into, I think, like your flap sensor for the manifold, if I'm not mistaken. This one and this one, and then this one is for your low side fuel pressure sensor. That's what it is. The low side fuel pressure sensor. That's what's in the box, in the Bosch box. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick opening of what comes in the kit, what you can expect to have in there, at least at the time of this video. And then I will be installing this tonight and uploading a video on that as well. Thanks for stopping by, tuning in, watching the video. Hope this was helpful and kind of, understanding what comes in the kit, what you're getting, and then hopefully the install helps as well.